let's go through. What is this sequence? What is that? That's an mRNA.
Oh.
Okay. What is this unit? This thing. It's a ribosome. What is this? What is this one? It's a charged tRNA. The reason why it's charged is it has an amino acid on it. This one does not. That one has fallen off. So this one's going to come in, be next in line. So it's going to bind here because here's our sequence CGC. This is CGC would be the end of those.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be the next one that comes in. This one, UAC, bound to AUG, which is the
Start codon.
start codon, which is MET, which is right there.
Oh, that's where it starts.
This is my N termini. This is my C termini. Which side do you build on?
C termini.
This is my N, or sorry, this is N, this is C. This will come in and build there. So my new sequence after this one comes in is MET, glue, ARG. Alright? N termini, C termini. N lines up with 5 prime, C lines up with.
3 prime.
So when I told you 3 becomes,
C.
that was what process? Translation. 3 becomes C and during translation. So MET lines up with AUG, that is start. Glycine lines up with GAA. Arginine, CGC. Okay? There we go.
Oh.
That's everything so far.
I don't understand what it said when I was
He erased it.
Oh, excellent. Do any of these codons overlap? No, they are in order. They're in their 3 nucleotide.
And they can't ever.
No, that's bad.
What would it do?
Wouldn't it produce a different amino acid string?
Die.
It would.
So when it says how many amino acids does each tRNA carry?
And we're not in any rush, so go slow and actually understand things.
There's oh, never mind. One.
What did you guys say for 4 if you did it?
The codons.
Yeah.
Let's see. The codons
I
bind
didn't
to
do 4.
anticodons, and then the anticodon makes a protein. Codons are sequences of 3 nucleotides. RNA, mRNA, they code for specific amino acids. And anticodes are part of the transfer order. During the translation, anticodon binds to matching codon on the mRNA. The ribosome links to the amino acids in a chain of sequence, forming a protein. So I guess while the codon, anticodon binding is crucial, it's the ribosome that assembles the protein by linking amino acids.
That's not me. Not me.
We just have a question about number 2.
Okay. No, remember what is 3? 3, right? So we assembled in carbon 3 was just repeating segments.
Yeah, so how do you calculate the
Well, so again, this is correct. So we'll just so that's anti-parallel system. And even that's anti-parallel. So your codon is going to be anti-parallel to the mRNA. AUG is my codon. Okay. Remember, this is a sugar chain. So 5' end is just pointing over here. 3' is pointing there. So this we have 5, 3, 5, 3. Right. Each thing has its own unique 5 and 3. We just call the end of it a 3'. This is 5'. Therefore, this must be 3'. Because U binds to A. This is our codon. This is our anticodon. Has to be an opposite. Everything always has to be flipped.
So
Right.
anticodons are anti-parallel?
Anti-parallel. Right? So, if this is 5 right here, that's 3. This must be 3. This must be 5. Because I need to be able to bind to them. They have to be an anti-parallel to each other. N termini, C, 3, 5. C.
So you got 4A?
Yeah, I did 4A. The codon binds to anticodons inside the ribosome, and the ribosome makes a protein.
Is the ribosome the one that assembles the protein, linking the amino acids, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then for B?
Very good. Good on, correct. Correct.
If the anticodon is attached to the amino acid, then the ribosome will still use the anticodon, but no protein.
So the ribosome will still form a chain, but not functional because of the wrong amino.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's bigger and it's
Well, doesn't a ribosome or like
That.
yeah.
What is the sequence of the start code? Mat, glue, on. Mat, glue, and it goes from 5 to 3.
All our numbers, binding.
I might be completely wrong. Like this is like, it shows like lines right there.
Times this, times Boolean comes in.
No, because, wait, what is it? I know before, and this is now.
that's the other half of the ribosome.
Okay, so it's gonna say, okay.
I took before, but then like.
Which direction must the ribosome move along the
It says that it moves from 5 to 3 along the mRNA during translation because it moves one codon at a time and allows the tRNA to bring in the correct amino and forming the protein step by step.
What did you say?
Just count them. From RBS, the binding site. Yes. Yeah, and it's a sum number. It's never the same number.
It's like 3 points. Not 3 points.
I just asked that for legal reasons, you don't post it because you don't have your consent.
Oh, I'm just
So
really
you have.
confident. The letter.
I just can't post it.
Oh, is it this little area?
A ribosome binding.
Huh?
All right,
Are you in the second page?
let's go through. We're gonna relabel everything. How many times do you think you're gonna see this again? There we go.
Lots of times.
Until we get it.
This is your ribosome. This is, but this could be the RBS, ribosome binding site. Ribosome binding site is a specific sequence that ribosome will bind to when it comes across a RNA. This is your codon. Codon is AUG, 5 prime, 3 prime. The anticodon is 3 to 5. That is going to be the amino acid MET. If it has it, that is a charged tRNA. In this example here, this is uncharged because where did MET go? Right there. It's now bound. Okay? So this is my N termini. This is C. We're building a polypeptide chain. This right there is a
Peptide bond?
peptide bond. We're going to form another one there when this comes in. This is going to come in and it's going to read this. CGC, 5 prime to 3 prime. This is 3 to 5. These are our anticodons. This is our codon. The ribosome comes in and binds. The mRNA goes in this direction. The ribosome is going in this direction, building on the C termini. So 3 becomes
5.
C.
3 becomes C.
3 becomes C. So our 3 termini is now our C termini. They're lined up.
Oh.
And 5 is N. Okay, we build on the C termini. We
terminal.
build on the 3 prime N. Okay. Ribosome binding sites are highly specific sequences. So imagine I change that sequence. What happens to the rate of translation? It changes. Could go slower, could go faster, most likely go slower. Okay? Between the start and the RBS is a number of nucleotides. That can vary. There's no yes or no. Okay? Some have 10, some have 7, some have 3. They're all the variations. What sets the frame is AUG. AUG is start. When you come to AUG, you go. You don't have AUG, you do not
Go.
go. AUG starts translation.
Would that be like reset? Like when? No.
AUG starts it. So all it does is start.
Met.
Let's keep going.
So AUG is always met.
What?
AUG is always met.
Correct.
Mhm.
Every codon is always just what it is. Where was that?
Let it go. It's rock.
I'm wondering.
Hold on.
What are we on? What's the question?
It says, how many certified are between?
Which are more product? Purines?
Would you say pyramid?
I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to answer the question.
I'm thinking. What would you think?
Threes, multiple threes.
Cyazine or uracil
And age.
GAA. I'm looking at it.
Big old table.
Starting with that.
Oh, great. That is exactly what I was talking about. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Looks like purine. Did you get purine?
I remember him saying something about.
What type of bonds hold the mRNA and small ribosomal subunit together? I got H bonds.
Oh, is that the next one or what?
Yeah, after the pyridines appear.
What type of bonds hold the mRNA and small ribosomes?
I did H bonds, I'm not sure. Bind before or after?
I think you're right.
What other molecules are held together with these same type of bonds?
It's off just so the
Yes. So with RBS.
DNA and RNA strands. Proteins and ligands or substrates.
But we're not talking about enzymes.
To make sure they're the ribosome links that code to the
They bind before? First tRNA, bind before or after? Translation always begins with a tRNA carrying an amino acid, then What is the name of the sequence that the first tRNA
Under
binds?
Oh, yeah. That's what it's right there.
Because there's the U, there's the A slash.
How many nucleotides are there between RBS and start codon? AUG. One, two, 3, 4, 5. The 5' of the mRNAs in the start codon.
Oh, yeah, wait, it's on the right.
All right, I have a couple of questions for you. All right, not doing so good. Dr. Sharp.
I said D because it can't form more than 400, but that doesn't mean it will form 400.
I have no idea. What did
I
you
was thinking 1,200, but I got 400.
I put 36,000. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Somebody want to explain to me why A is incorrect?
I don't think it can have the same amount of
Go for it.
amino acids as
3
it does
bases
bases.
per amino acid.
So it's no matter what, 3 bases per amino acid. So if you have 1,200 bases, what's the most you can have?
400.
400.
Okay.
Go ahead, re-answer.
Amino acid has 3 bases.
What's considered a base?
All right, somebody now explain to me why 400 is incorrect.
No.
Somebody else. Excellent! Not all of it's used to make a protein. What did we just learn about the ribosome binding site?
We cannot determine.
It goes along until it finds
A.
no, the ribosome binding site. Okay, so now let's just say the ribosome binding site is the first 15 nucleic acids. Well, you already gotten rid of 4 out of 400. And then you go along until you find AUG. And then you go until you find what? Stop codon. So could it be 100 nucleotides between the ribosome binding site and AUG? Yeah? Sure, why not? So you have no clue in the world how long it could be. It could be 12 of them long. It could be 100 long. I have not a clue in the world. I just know it's not 400.
So you got.
Ah, we have page 2 yet?
Yeah, we're on.
Does RBS have a specific sequence?
No.
Yes. In this example, it's this one right here. Okay? That is a specific sequence. If it did not have a specific sequence, could the ribosome find it? No.
No.
You need a specific sequence, so those R group interactions on the ribosome can bind to it. And when it binds, now it can do work. If we cannot find it, can I bind to it?
No.
Does every organism on this planet have the exact same ribosome binding site? That's a different question. That's a unique question. In fact, no. Many times it's taxa specific or family specific. So I believe every human on this planet has the exact same ribosome binding site. I believe most carnivorian mammals do, but you and a bat do not.
Because it's like, it's related to like phenotypes.
It's related to its ancestry. Whoever chose it, that's what it got stuck with.
Like a certain sequence has.
A certain sequence, that's all that matters. Okay, the next question.
What?
Okay, talk to each other.
I pick no.
No.
It's not in frame. It's not always in frame.
So we come across a stop. Does it tell you where the end of the mRNA is? Nope, tells
No.
nothing. Only tells you where the protein is stopped being made. That is it. So the stop codon is in frame with the start codon. That's correct, because we go every 3 nucleotides. You come across AUG. As soon as we come across AUG, we start. Then we go every 3, then after until we reach a stop. Once we hit stop, it just falls apart. Okay, keep going.
So does AUG have, so like in this AUG,
Yeah, is this an AUG?
Yeah, it is. Or-
No, it is
no,
not.
it's not.
Tell me why is this not an AUG? It's not in frame.
It's not.
The AUG that set this frame is back here somewhere. So we go every 3 nucleotides.
And the AUG is not in frame.
It is not in frame.
so it's never gonna start with just like 1 or 2, there's always gonna be.
That's
It
not
has to
always
be
in
in
frame.
frame.
I'm confused. So AUG, you have it there, but backwards. Isn't always AUG where it starts?
This isn't the start of it. The start's over here somewhere.
So how
We
does
started
just
3
took out a piece of the
nucleotides, and we go 3 for perpetuity.
Piece of the sequence.
When it hits stop codon.
So how do we know that that's not starting there? Just because you say it?
Well, because there's no AUG in the sequence.
There's no AUG up there.
Oh, just because of that, we know it's
There
not.
is
the start.
AUG here, but that is not,
Not,
in
yeah.
frame.
I understand.
Okay? Yeah.
It's not in frame with, it's only in frame with the start of that.
Correct. Actually start. So this is your ribosome binding site. So your ribosome. No. RBS and then go until you find. AUG is when you start going off There is no frame. You set the frame with. Has this set a frame yet? What's this diagram illustration? Small subunit, the big subunit that starts. So this has not started translation. This has. At AUG. Could be over there. AUG. Wherever AUG is, that's where you start.
But how do I know what you're doing?
Because there is no frame. AUG starts the frame. What is starting it right now? Stop looking up there. This is not the question. What is starting it?
I'm saying mine's.
Which one is here? AUG. That starts
Get
here.
rid, like, just. But you said you not really.
This is the same one. Look at everything. It's the exact same. This is, so what is it asking? Sub small unit? Mine's a big subunit. This is coming in, recruiting it. Okay, let's look at this. Ribosome is made up of both protein and RNA. Its position is small subunit. And go through. So what you're doing is you're trying to interpret. We're doing other things and jumping ahead. Go step by step by step. Okay?
For number 10, how do you determine the level? I did just ignore the U and T and start
Yeah, you start with the same.
Okay, and then just go until the U starts?
No, start until you AG.
Okay. So it'd be all the same.
Oh no, so you're that ribosome breaks.
Oh, the same thing.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
RBS is just a sequence of ribosome bindings. Does the RBS follow the 3? Does RBS follow the 3 in? No.
No.
RBS is a sequence that what binds to it?
Ribosome?
The ribosome. That is it. And then you run along until you find what? Start codon. As soon as you hit AUG, then it's every 3 after that. Okay? So, this one, where's my ribosome binding site? Right here.
AGG,
Right?
AGG.
That is my ribosome binding site. So the ribosome now binds to this. And we run along until we hit what?
AUG.
Then as soon as I hit AUG, then it's AUG, ACC, AAG, continuing. Okay? The ribosome binding site does not start frame. Okay? What starts the frame? AUG.
Not AUG.
That is it. So you do not do anything until you hit what? There we go. We'll pick this up on Wednesday.
So, God, would you mind sharing here? So, how many nucleotides are there between the RBS and the start codon?
So
What
it
did
was-
you see?
So what it's asking for that one is just, so this is the RBS, this shaded region of the mRNA. 'Cause
That's-
that's what's bonding.
That's the RBS?
Yes, so this is the RBS, because that's what's bonding to the ribosome. So what it's
Okay.
asking is, we have this, and then we can find the start
The
codon,
start, AUG.
and then it's how many are between there. So that's 4 bases.
4 bases.
Yeah, and then the next question is how many are between the 5' end and the AUG?
Yeah.
So if you count all of these, it comes out to 14.
Oh, okay, 14.
And then it's asking,
The 5 end of mRNA.
so this one's 4.
That's what? Oh.
So this one is 4, and this one's 14.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, are either of these divisible by 3? No. So then it's asking, like, what does that tell us about the proportionality
Uh-huh.
of the RBS? And the answer is it's not.
Not
So
proportional.
they're different universities.
Yeah, so it's like, what decides the reading frame? The start codon always decides the reading frame. It has nothing to do with where the RBS is, how many are between the RBS and the start codon. It's just the start codon determines when we start reading.
Okay.
And then that determines which 3 are going to end up in each of the reading frames.
Wow, this is complex. Did you study some of it before?
We went into this in the Bio 221 I did,
Uh-huh.
and I just remembered it because I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, good. Well, thank you.